This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Yesterday, I was tasked with getting food for my family for the week. We had nothing left in the house, okay? And I was incredibly nervous about how this was going to go down. Because from all the reports and from even what my wife had been telling me, because she had been working all week, she's like, you know, I go to the grocery store, there's nothing there. The store's empty. Excuse me. So I don't know how we're going to get food for the week. Because there's like nothing there. Every section is like is semi-empty, if not completely empty. Because of these people, you know, panic buying. Because of the coronavirus and everything. Okay? So I got up insanely early. Usually on my day off, I sleep in. Well, on my day off, I got up early. I was at the grocery store a little bit after 8 a.m. Yeah.
Oh my god, this shocks me.
And surprisingly enough, on a Tuesday around 8 a.m.-ish, there were a lot of people at the grocery store. Obviously not as much as like a busy, you know, nighttime kind of a deal, but there were a lot of people there. The good news was, they had everything I wanted except for maybe 2 things. Of all the things that I needed for my shopping list for meals and supplies for the week.
Wow.
And I ended up getting enough for the week. And, you know, I bought a few extras. Not hoarding at all. But basically, I bought like 1 or 2 extra meals worth of frozen food. So that way, if anything goes wrong, I have a couple extra days of food.
Listen, I know that that's a little bit hypocritical. I'm hypocritical.
Like I said, I ended up getting everything. I was shockingly surprised at how much they had. I couldn't get the kind of pasta I wanted. I had to get a different kind of pasta. You know, stuff like that. But there were substitute items and everything. So it was good. And in reality, I thought, oh, you know, I'm going to have to wait in line for like an hour. I waited in line for 5 minutes before I checked out, and that was it. Like, wow. It was a complete opposite situation from what I was expecting. I thought I was going to have a horrendous time, and I was worried about fights and all kinds of stuff breaking out, and it was the complete and utter opposite. I was very, very happy about how it turned out. And quite frankly, everywhere that I went yesterday, because I did have to go other places. I had other things I had to get, other supplies. I had an appointment I had to make. Everywhere I went, people were being very civil and nice to each other.
Wow. The big reveal. Yeah, no shit, that was a big reveal.
Now, here's something that I found, okay? I was curious about a few things. And one of the places that I actually went into, just on curiosity's sake yesterday, I went into a liquor store. Because I was wondering, during a time like this, are people panicking and running and buying liquor and everything? No, in fact, it was the opposite. And if you can believe it, the liquor store that I went into had a giant pallet of bottles of water just sitting there in the middle of the store. Literally just sitting there unbought. So it's hilarious because the grocery store had no water at all. The liquor store was massively stocked with bottles of water. And no one went in there to buy it. Probably because no one even thought about going in there. So I didn't buy any anyway, because I'm going to tell you, for the first day here, this is day 1 of something new, guys. I've gone back to filtered water, which I didn't used to do. You know, I was doing bottled water for years here. But I used to do filtered water years ago, back in the day, when I used to originally do my YouTube videos, when I was a YouTuber. I had a Brita pitcher that I used to filter water, and I drank filtered water all day long. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, okay, but anyway, one of the things I wanted to show you, by the way, the camera's not centered, right? See, I told you, I cleaned my office, and everything's kind of discombobulated and screwed up. For the first time in many, many, many years, ladies and gentlemen, today's a momentous occasion. The return of the Stein. Yes, the Stein that used to appear in my videos over the past decade or more. The Stein returns today because I'm drinking filtered water.
Which isn't a huge deal for you guys, but it's a lifestyle change for me. Unbelievable.
I thought it was funny. Like I said, I walked into this liquor store, and they had freaking tons of bottled water. Tons. Alright? I was like, you gotta be kidding me. No, I'm not gonna lie. I also bought a little bit of liquor. I got some rum while I was in there. I'm not gonna lie to all of you. I bought some rum while I was in there. Haven't had rum in a while. Nice rum and coke every once in a while is something relaxing that I like to do.
Oh my God, he's drinking gin.
Usually I have a couple drinks at night to you know, loosen it up.
I used to drink so fucking much, man. I was bad. I told you guys, there was a time in my life I was depressed. I've talked publicly about my depression before, how I've suffered from it and everything. And I had depression to the point where I was drinking like crazy every night, drinking myself to sleep because I hated my life and I hated everything going on around me. And obviously that was a horrendous time in my life that I would never want to go back to. You know, but now things are so much better. So much better.
So I got some rum. See? People say, oh, he was lying. He went in there, he didn't buy anything. No, of course I got something. I got some rum, okay?
My office is clean for the first time in 2 years. That is absolutely disgusting.
Oh! Benefit. And, where are we headed?
Kat and I yesterday, we wiped down the entire office and vacuumed the floor. I got a bunch of shit out of here that I don't need, or I put it away. So I've got like a bunch of shit that was just like laying out in my office. I boxed up, I put it into my closet, or it's getting thrown out. You know, I tossed it into the garage, a bunch of junk, like the freaking Guitar Hero guitar. Yeah, like I'm never gonna use that again. Or was it Rock Band? I actually think it was Rock Band guitar. You know, that's out of here. Cleaned everything, vacuumed, like it's crazy how different the office looks. The floors, I can see the carpet. You know, there's not piles of hair and dirt, and there's not peripherals all over the floor. I can actually see the carpeting of the floor now, which is a change, quite frankly. So, yeah, kind of interesting.
If I see a mess or if I see dirt on the floor, you know what I mean? Like, I want to get clean. I don't want to just leave that and get to it when I get to it. I'm like, damn, I just got to drop everything and clean that shit. I'm good at lying.
You know, no, it's not the first time I cleaned since I moved in. It was clean when I moved in. I probably cleaned it 2 years after I moved in, and the last time I thoroughly cleaned this room, no lie, was 2 years ago. When Kat moved in with me, we cleaned the whole house, and we cleaned my room at that point. And for 2 years, I've been working my ass off here, streaming for you guys every day, and never had a chance to thoroughly clean the room. So, finally did it. And someone actually made fun of me last night on Twitter. Fair enough, they said, so let me get this straight. It took a global pandemic for you to take the time to clean your office. I was like, I mean, yeah, matter of factly, that's what happened. And probably the next time I'll be able to clean it. I said, maybe if the aliens land on Earth, I'll have a chance to maybe, like redesign how the office works and rotate stuff around. You know? That's how busy I am. Every day I'm here streaming. I don't have a downtime because the day off that I have, typically, as I told you guys, I'm out and about. The only reason I couldn't do that yesterday was because they're not letting people be out and about, right? Everything was half closed, so, you know, I couldn't really do much on my day off, so I was home to clean and stuff. But that's how busy my life is most of the time. Just, you know, it's crazy flying around doing shit, and I certainly don't have time to do anything on days that I'm streaming.
That it's disgusting in my opinion. Like, I'm actually disgusted.
Subscriber goal for the month. Subscribers have dipped significantly. If you haven't noticed, at one point we were over 675 subs. We're down to 603. It would take a miracle at this point. Like, how are we going to get 125 subs in, like, a week and a half? I mean, maybe there'll be some hype. Maybe people will come in here for Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing, and, you know, people will be excited and want to sub or whatever, but, you know, I can't make you sub. I'm certainly not going to sit here and yell at you for not subbing if you're not subbed. That's ridiculous. You know, the reason we had the Tier 2 sub goal set up was because you guys asked for it, and you guys wanted more than one game to be viewer's choice, and now here we are, way away from hitting the Tier 2 goal. So, maybe this is a failed experiment. Maybe from now on I just do the Tier 1 goal and that's it. Because I hate to say it, but when we don't hit a goal, it kind of disheartens certain people, which they shouldn't be. You shouldn't be disheartened just because we don't hit a goal. That's ridiculous, especially if it's a stretch goal like this. We already hit our main goal, you know, with subs this month. That's a great positive. But then people were like, oh, look, Phil didn't hit his Tier 2 subs goal this month. That's horrible. And it means that everything bad's happening. It's like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that at all. You know, well, some people take it that way, right?
But in particular, if you want to help me out the most right now, guys, being very honest, please tip me today.
So, here's the deal. This week, coming up, is going to be very financially challenging for me. Here's why. In 1 week's time, I have to pay one particular bill that's due now, and they're saying I have to pay it, okay? I have to buy 2 games for Friday, which I can't afford yet, so I'm hoping to raise enough funds today and tomorrow to do that. I also have to raise enough funds to do my errands and stuff next week, like grocery shopping and stuff. You know, I have to raise a lot of money in the next 6 days on streams, and tipping me helps me with that.
Ayúdame! Por favor, es muy importante. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Some people have expressed strong dissatisfaction with the discussion in the stream chat. Not with me, but with the discussion in the stream chat when I'm playing games, saying that too many people are constantly talking about the coronavirus and the pandemic, and they're coming here to escape that. They're not coming to my streams to talk about that. It's everywhere. It's in the news. Everyone else outside of my streams is talking about it. They don't want to come here and then be inundated with talk about this. If you just keep talking about it constantly, number one, there's no escape from it. You know, there's no stress relief. And number two, you just cause more panic. So we know what's going on. We all can talk about it at our own pace, but it doesn't have to be the entirety of my stream, guys. Okay? Ponage101 says the following. I'm glad that you play a variety of games. I went to a couple of streams on Twitch yesterday, one or two big-name guys, and I just don't find them appealing. Keep on doing what you're doing. Well, here's the thing. I want to do a variety of games because I feel, number one, that's in line with my liking of games. Like, I'm not a guy who only just likes one kind of game. I like fighting games. I like RPGs. I like shooters. I like adventure games. I like Battle Royale. I like a lot of stuff. And because of that, I like that I can express that interest in gaming with all of you on a daily basis. And every day you can come to my stream and I'm doing something different. I like that. You know, I feel that gives me a wider fan base and a wider viewer base than if I was just one game, one style. Imagine if I only played fighting games and all I was doing right now was playing shitty Street Fighter V, and now I'd be focusing in on Grand Blue, and that would be like all I put out at all, right? I'm sorry, I hate to say it. I think we have a hell of a lot more fun doing a variety of stuff. So, I love it. I love being a variety streamer. And you know, I'm not gonna shit talk anyone, because I don't even know in particular what streamers you're talking about, Ponage. I'll say this, especially in the last, you know, several months when I'm with my wife, I've been watching game playthroughs with her. It's fun. Oh, by the way, we finished watching The Last of Us last night. That was one of the things we did, because I couldn't go out and do much all day. We watched, you know, a playthrough of The Last of Us the last few days. We finished it up yesterday. So now I'm 100% in line with the plot of The Last of Us for the sequel that's going to come out in a couple months. I got caught up, which is very great. Okay, I'm happy that we did that. But, that basically being said, I've been watching other content creators, which people have told me to do for years. Guess what? They don't do anything different than me. I watch their stuff. In a lot of cases, I'll be honest, I think they're boring. I think that they do less than me. They do less commentary. Their gameplay, quite frankly, in some cases, actually isn't as good as mine, which is hilarious. I was just watching someone play The Last of Us, and they were hilariously trying to use the bow in terrible situations where you should never use it, missing constantly. It was hilarious to watch. But I'm like, damn. People criticize me. People give me shit for my streams and my content. This other stuff that's way more popular than mine isn't any better. You know, like, oh, you should improve and do this and that. Then I watch other people who are more popular than me, and I don't see any difference. You know, I'm like, I thought I was going to learn. In reality, I think my stream was more entertaining. You know? I think it's the negative stigma associated with me because of my fucking trolls that, more than anything else, that keeps people away. If people would actually come check out the streams and give it a chance, I think they'd enjoy these streams, you know? So, I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, I agree with you there, opponent. I'm not saying anything negative towards any bigger streamers or whatever. I just don't think they do much different than me. And in some cases, I think that they're so mainstream, that they're so watered down, that they're not very entertaining to watch. While, you know, I've always been the same guy. I've always been putting out this entertaining content. By the way, I've been putting out this kind of content before most of them. So who did they watch to learn what they do, right? I'm just saying, I've been around for 11 years doing this, and just because negative shitheads gave me a bad name on the internet, I'm where I am, while all these other people somehow come to prominence and come up out of nowhere, doing nothing different from what I do, and they're all bigwigs while I'm here where I am, right? And by the way, again, this is not me complaining. I'm happy where I am. I'm happy having the audience I have. I'm incredibly grateful for your support. I'm just saying, with all the shit that I get and all the negativity thrown my way, and then I watch other people, and like, these people are no better than me. In fact, in a lot of cases, this stuff's worse than my stuff. Yet, I'm the one who gets shit on constantly saying that I don't make good content. Get the fuck out of here.
Like, he doesn't even realize the stuff he puts out is toxic, and he doesn't know why people don't like him. That's how ignorant the guy is.
That make game guy tipped me $1 and says that he's made a game in my honor. I'll be honest with all of you, I've not checked it out. I know nothing about it, so I'm not going to plug it until actually, you know, I or someone I know gets a chance to check this out. But apparently this guy made a Flash game, I think it is. So I'll have to take a look at it at some point. But thank you for the $1 tip. I appreciate that. Cousin Sven cheered, and now he's making fun of me for saying that getting up at 8 a.m. is early. Dude, 8 a.m. Think about this. I had to get up probably around, I think it was around 7, to get to the grocery store at 8 a.m. on my fucking day off from streaming. My day off when I'm supposed to be able to relax, I had to get up early to do stuff. That was the point I was making. If you don't understand that, well, you're an asshole. I don't know what else to tell you. You know?
Why am I toxic? Didn't that originally come from the Dark Souls when I was doing one of my Dark Souls runs in Blighttown? And all of a sudden, I got the toxic ability. I was like, why am I toxic? Because you get fucking toxic there all the time for no reason. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.